Hello, my dear friends at Walmart. My name is Ganesh Kumar. I'm the founder of this nonprofit organization called Bloom to Life. What we do is we do heart surgeries for underprivileged children in India. It is the time of the year again where Walmart has brought in a season of giving back. For every dollar you give, Walmart matches $2 from October 16th through December 4th. So this is a very time-sensitive program where it's a season of giving back. It starts on October 16th, ends on December 4th, either on December 4th or if the giving has reached 3 million from Walmart side. So it is either or. So time is of essence. Would love to have your continued support. I'm going to walk you through for the next few minutes on what we have done on Bloom to Life. And January, you gave last December in the season of giving, there was a big support from Walmart and we made a large impact. From there, where we are today, I'm going to walk you through in a few minutes. But before that, just make sure that this is done in your employee page. You have to go to the associate page and then go to the seasons of giving, and I will give a detailed instruction at the end of this session. But after you donate, please make sure that you make a screenshot or save the receipt as a PDF, and please email it to me along with your name and the donation ID so I could track it to make sure that we received all of those donations from Walmart and from you. Now, about Bloom to Life, quickly, we founded this organization in July 2015 as a US-based nonprofit, which is a 501c3. So we sponsor heart surgeries for underprivileged children in around the world, but we have started with India right now. That's where we have been doing it for the last 8 years. Next year, we are planning to open up in Sri Lanka and Brazil based on certain conditions. Now, our mission is also to create congenital heart disease awareness in the United States. Not many people know this. 1 in 100 children are born with congenital heart disease, which is 1% of the global population, which is a future population. Now, all of the contributions that you make is 100% tax deductible. Bloom to Life is eligible for Walmart employee matching, Walmart corporate giving, Walmart Foundation. So your support means a lot. Now, let me just talk briefly about congenital heart disease. Congenital heart disease, we call it as CHD, is the single largest birth defect in children. Over 1.4 million children are born with congenital heart disease around the world every year. In the United States alone, 40,000 children are born with CHD. But because of our healthcare system and because of the nature of the illness, every single child born with CHD is taken care of in the United States. But the situation is not the same around the world. 9 out of 10 children end up not getting the treatment in the countries like low and middle income countries. The situation is specifically very grim in India, where 250,000 children end up dying every year because of not having access to care. If we all come together, we can make a difference in a child's life. Now, why did we choose congenital heart disease in Bloom to Life? We only do heart surgeries for underprivileged children in Bloom to Life, and these are the reasons why we do it. First of all, congenital heart disease is a structural heart disease. What that means is if we do one surgery at the time of birth, most of the time it is a one-time surgery and the child will have a normal life after that. But if you don't do the surgery, the child will die any moment. 1 in 100 children are born with congenital heart disease, which is 1% of the population impacted because of this. And usually in terms of congenital heart disease, there is people who gets the children, who has the newborn children, newlywed or couples have their first kid. And remember, when we had our first kid, we were never settled in a financial way, right? All of a sudden, if there's a huge expense equal to almost 1 or 2 years of our salary comes up, how do we handle that, right? So most of the middle income and the low income people struggle when they have a child with congenital heart disease. And that's why financial requirement is very important. Like more than 25% of them lose their job because it takes like 4 to 6 weeks for care, and by the time they lose their job, or they have to sell what little they have, or most of the time they don't have anything to pay for it, and hope is their only option there. Now, the social and economic impact because of CHT is very high in case of middle and low income families. The government hospitals doesn't have pediatric care programs. Unfortunately, in India, health insurance companies do not cover newborns for CHTs. A lot of time, this is the fact, a lot of time, the young woman is left alone to fend for the child because the husband disappears. And most of the time, women never gives up on child. And I learned the meaning of word perseverance through these families. They never give up. They try and try until they find a way to cure their child. By supporting congenital heart disease, we are not only just saving a child, but actually we are saving the family. And the family never forgets on the help that's been given to them. I want to touch upon few stories that happened over the years. I mean, this is our 8th year of existence, and I just wanted to touch upon a few stories. This is a child. We did the surgery when he was 22 days old. He had a condition called great artery transposition surgery syndrome, and you have to do the surgery within 30 days of birth, or the child will 100% die within the first year. Now, because we did the surgery on the 22nd day, today he's 7 years old and he had his first Ramadan. To see the child bloom, we remove one obstacle and let the child bloom, and to see him bloom is a gift of life. Now, this is a child we helped when he was 3 months old. He was a Down syndrome child, and he had only 30% chance of survival. And after the surgery, the child is now 6 years old. He's a happy camper. He's a world to their family, and he's having a fantastic life. By saving one child, we might not change the world, but it's a world of difference to that family. This was a child we did when she was 11 years old. Her name is Lakshmi. And today she is 17 years old or 16 years old. And one day she'll grow up to become a mother herself and start a family. To see the children grow is such a joy in Bloom to Life. Now, I'm going to touch upon a few other things here. One part of Bloom to Life's mission is to do heart surgeries. The other part of Bloom to Life's mission is to create awareness in the United States for the congenital heart disease. So we do awareness events in conferences in Hindu Temple, and Walmart has made us as a preferred nonprofit where we can do the awareness event in any of the Walmart stores. And we are continuously doing the awareness events in the Walmart stores. As associates, if you have volunteer time and you would love to do awareness events, please send an email to me, and I'll be happy to set you up with the needed things, and we can create awareness events, because not many people know that 100 children are born with congenital heart disease. And you do one surgery, the child will have a normal life. Now, there are some highlights I want to bring it up here, where we have helped around 125 plus children so far in the last 8 years. And this year alone, we have helped 80 plus children with congenital heart disease for year to date. 100% of the donation goes towards the heart surgeries. We have tied up with the best hospitals and surgeons in India. 100% is run by volunteers in the United States. In India, we work with institutions directly, and we pay the institutions to make these surgeries happen. And the second part of it, we always do awareness on the CHT across the United States. Now, I'm going to talk about a real story that happened on March of this year, where the doctor sent me a request for a child. The big question we have is, should a child die for $3,000? Let's hear from the surgeon.
Hi, Ganesh. The above child, baby of Divya, 19-day-old child, has just reached our hospital. Parents are migrant laborers from Tamil Nadu. They've reached our hospital with hardly 100 rupees. No financial support, nothing. The child has an obstructed TAPVC and will require an emergency surgery. We'll need a stabilization in the next 6 hours. We need to stabilize the child and then take up for surgery. So I would request your help. and we would be going ahead with surgery probably in the next 6 to 7 hours. It's a very high risk surgery, but we do hope that we'll be able to save this child. Thank you. Hi.
So you heard from the surgeon on what the situation is, and we did the surgery within next 4 hours, and now the child will have a normal life. She'll live for at least the next 65, 70 years. But she had only 30 days to live when she was born. And because of the help from you all and from Bloom to Life, this child will have a normal life. Now, the big question we ask ourselves is, should a child die for $3,000? Now, our goals is very simple. We want to make surgery possible for the next one child in need. And we also want to create the awareness in the United States for the congenital heart disease. See, as Mother Teresa always said, never worry about the numbers. Help the next one. Help one person at a time, and always start with the person nearest to you. Our model is very simple. 1% of the global population is affected by congenital heart disease. Every year, 140 million children are born. Of that, almost 1.4 million children are having congenital heart disease, and 250,000 children end up dying in India because of not having access to care with congenital heart disease every year. So the second part is we focus on the next one child in need, and BTL focus and goal is that. And third is it's a one-time surgery for majority of the newborns. So it's the best outcome that you can imagine. And it's not a chronic care, it's a one-time care. Now, in this year, we have done many camps. We have done actually 3 camps. And first camp we did was in Kashmir, where we identified around like 180 children who were in need of heart surgeries. Of that, 100 of them were in immediate need of heart surgeries. For them, we did the camp on June. Almost like 38 children we have saved in the last 3 months from Kashmir, who was identified through a medical camp that we conducted in June. And this is the first child from that lot. It's a very special moment where we identified a region, and in that region, we had made a major impact. Now, what is the current situation in Bloom to Life? I mean, I think this is the most important slide of this presentation, where we almost have like 200 plus children who are in pipeline, who are looking for surgeries that Bloom to Life has identified. And the total cost for the surgery is around $600,000. So if your help, and with Walmart's double the donation match, we will be able to make a larger impact for the needy children. First camp we conducted in June 24th in Jammu and Kashmir. And of that, we still have 130 children who needs help. On September 24th, in southern part of India called Virudhunagar in Tamil Nadu, we conducted a medical camp and identified 26 children who needs immediate heart surgery. And the other region we identified was Odisha in North India, Jharkhand. On October 3rd, we did the medical camp in Jharkhand, Ranchi, and 65 children needs help over there. Of this, 30 of them are tribal children. So we have close to 200 plus children who needs help. Please show your support. Now, let me walk you through just a quick highlights on what we have done so far in the year 2023. So totally we have done 125 surgeries. Of that, this year we have completed 80 surgeries from 12 states in India. The pictures here are the children that we actually did surgeries on. The first child here to the left, she is from Andaman Nicobar Islands. The second child is from Meghalaya. The third one is a twin. Of that, one of the child needed surgery, and she's from Kerala. The fourth child is from Tamil Nadu, and the fifth child is from Kerala. So, again, these are all children who would not be alive today, but for your help. Would request your continued support for Bloom to Life. And these are some of the companies, along with Walmart, who's supporting Bloom to Life's cause. And these are the founders of this organization. Myself, Ganesh Kumar, I'm the founder of this organization, and Dr. Sangeeta Vishwanathan, who's a pediatric cardiologist, and then Saumi Priya, who's a homemaker. We three are the founders of this organization. We also have a very strong medical advisory board who are eminent doctors from India and from United States. Dr. Krishna Kumar is a medical chair of our board. He's the is the head of pediatric cardiology of Amrita Institute of Medical Science. He has helped around 30,000 children with congenital heart disease, and he's one of the most respected person in the world. I also have here Dr. Brajesh and Dr. Naval, who are the surgeons. Dr. Naval works for Apollo Hospital, and Dr. Brajesh works for AIMS Hospital. And these are the surgeons who do a lot of our surgeries as well, and they are part of our medical advisory board. On an average, they do around 500 or 600 surgeries a year. And I also have Dr. Usha Krishnan, who is the professor of pediatrics from Columbia University. Dr. Arti Bhatt, who is a professor of pediatrics from Washington School of Medicine. And we have Dr. Mahesh, who is also a professor from AIMS Institute of Amrita Institute of Medical Science. Dr. Sheshadri Balaji from Oregon Health and Sciences, who is a professor of pediatrics. And we also have the unit director of pediatric cardiac unit of UCSF, Mark Benioff Children's Hospital, Angela Barbetta. And from Stanford Children's Hospital, Robert Venz, who's the executive director of the Heart Center, is also part of the medical advisory board. And these are the people who help put the policies for Bloom to Life on and see how we can handle this mammoth challenge in front of us. With that, the presentation is almost coming to an end, but these are the most important slides where how can you help? You can give a one-time generous donation. Any number is good, but average cost of the surgery is $3,000, and there will be double the time matching donation from Walmart. So your support will be triple, actually. But this is very time sensitive from October 16th to December 4th, or if the matching from Walmart reaches $3 million, the program will stop. So time is of essence. Please take an effort today to make a difference. As a volunteer, sign up to be a volunteer. You can give your time, treasure, or talent. You can do an awareness event in any of the Walmart stores. Give a gift of life on your special occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, etc. By helping a child who is in need of heart surgery, you're not only giving a life to the child, but you're actually saving the family. Now, easy part, this is the most important one. How do you donate, right? You got to go to this link, visit this page where on your work computer, go to the associate page and then look for Season of Giving instructions, right? That is Associate Giving Program, AGP page, right? Once you're in that associate page, make sure you select the Seasons Giving. And then this can only be done by credit card or debit card donation. It cannot be done through your employee matching or through payroll deduction. So this is an employee matching special program. So it needs to be only given by credit card or debit card. It cannot go from your payroll deduction. So please remember that. Search for Bloom to Life. The address should be 7934 Avenida Tamarindo, San Diego, California. And enter your donation amount, and you can enter it as donation. Please allow your name to appear so that we know who gave, and then we can match up and make sure that it's all there. After you donate, please save your receipt or screenshot with your name along with the donation ID, name of the person donating, date of donation, so that we will have a record to match up and do the thing. Please send it to ganesh@bloomtolife.org, stating what you have donated. So far, we have a pledge of almost $30,000, including Walmart's matching grant. And we are looking for $600,000. Any help from you would be great. Please act today and make a difference. And these are the actual children that we have helped save. We look forward to your continued support. And again, thank you for supporting Bloom to Life. And together, stronger. Together, we can make a difference in a lot of children's lives and make an impact in many families around the world. Again, thank you from Ganesh Kumar, founder of Bloom to Life. I look forward to your continued support. Thank you.